Right, then if you put your foot in the brake for us,
Yep.
press D. As soon as you take your foot off the brake, the car will move forward. You need to go forward first and obviously to the right.
Yep.
You don't need your throttle, it'll just move itself. So foot off the brake.
Okay.
Then round to the right and out through the green cones. Obviously, have a quick look, see if anybody's coming. Nope, it's fine with me. Right, if you give the right hand paddle a little bit of a pull, that's it, and it puts it in the manual. Stay on the rough bit of ground, there's going to be a Ferrari coming past. Which is going to be 2, and the demo car. Stop off onto the track now, just nice and slow, and they'll go past on the right. And stay on this lane, up 1 gear. Right, full power, give a little bit of a squirt. Have a little touch on the brakes, down 1 gear. That's it, off the brakes. Over your corner, squeeze your power on out of the left hand side, full power as you straighten up. That's it, full power. Up 1 gear, full power, as fast as you want. And back on the brakes again now. Stay behind the silver demo car, down 1 gear, off the brakes. The turn board, we're going to go in just 1 lane. Now start aiming for your blue cone, start feeding your power back on. Out to the left hand side, towards your exit cone, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Full power, back to the right. Up 1 gear. That's it, off the power, don't touch your brakes. Ready aim for your blue cone. Squeeze your power on now, out to the right, towards your exit cone. Full power. Back to the left. Back on the brakes. A little bit harder on the brakes and down 1 gear. Off the brakes. Over your corner, you have your blue cone, out towards your exit cone on the left. That's it, just off the power. Going to follow him around. He's coming back in the pit, so bring the car to the right a touch. Going to follow Ferrari as he goes round. Start squeezing your power on now, nice and gentle, out towards your white line, full power, right to the floor. Up 1 gear, get past him on the right. Stay behind the Ferrari though. Back on the brakes, nice and hard. Nice and hard on the brakes now, a bit harder. Down 1 gear. Off the brakes, go for your corner. Leave your blue cone, squeeze your power on now, out to the left, full power now. Full throttle. Up 1 gear, press them on the right, full power. Back on the brakes, hard as you can, back to the left. A bit harder. Down 1, stay on the brakes. Right, off the brakes now, turn in. In for your blue cone on the right, start squeezing your power back on. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, out to the left. Full power now. Back to the right. Up 1 gear. Little touch on the brakes. Then off, aim for your blue cone. Squeeze your power on now, back to the right hand side. Full power. Back to the left, full power. Hard on the brakes. A bit harder. Down 1, off the brakes, go for your corner, out the left towards your exit cone, and just keep this speed, turn off the throttle and let it run round. That's it. Start building your speed up again, head for your blue cone, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Full power, right in the floor, pass them on the right, up 1 gear, full power. Brakes as hard as you can now, back to the left, harder on the brakes, down 1, harder on the brakes. Go for your corner, off the brakes, squeeze your power on, back to the left, full power. That's it. Up 1 gear, full power. Back on the brakes, as hard as you can. Down 1, stay on the brakes. Off the brakes, turn in. Go for your blue cone, start squeezing your power back on. A little bit more, out to the left, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, full power, back to the right, up 1 gear, a little touch on the brakes, now off, off your corner, squeeze your power on, out to the right hand side, full power now, back to the left, hard on the brakes, a bit harder, down 1, off the brakes, go for your corner, out to the left towards your exit cone, slow the car hard to the right, in for your blue cone, give him space to get out of the pits, keep it to the right, full power, up one gear, back your white line, that's it, hard on the brakes, bit harder, bit harder, bit harder, down one, stay on the brakes, right off, go for your corner, squeeze your power back on, pass them on the right, full power, up one, full power, back to the white line, hard on the brakes, bit harder, down one, off the brakes, turn in, aim for your blue cone on the right, start squeezing your power back on, a little bit more, out of the left, a little bit more, full power, back to the right, up one, full power, little touch on the brakes, then off, over your corner, squeeze your power on, out to the right, full power, back to the left, hard on the brakes, a bit harder, down one, over your corner, off the brakes, out to the left, go back to the pits and slow right down and stay as far left as you can. High speed car's going to come past on the right, so you just stay as far left as you can. Don't worry about your gears anymore. Pull into the pit lane and basically follow where the Audi goes. You want to pull into a box somewhere near him. Excellent, well done.
Thank you very much.
Board mode.
Great fun.
That's what it's all about.
Aye.
Pull the right hand side of the silver Audi and just leave enough room so we can get the doors open. And that'll do me nicely there. Maybe we can just stick it in P, leave the engine running. Well done.